So, John Venn and Venn diagrams, probability and independence. What does that mean? Let's have a look. So, the first thing I'm going to do is to draw an outline Venn diagram. So, two circles represent the sets of people doing biology and maths, and I'm assuming that there's an overlap. So some students doing maths and biology. I'm going to put labels in each of the segments, P, Q, R and S, segments, sectors, whatever you want to call them really. And the first piece of information, after the class of 20 students, the first piece of information is that B and M are independent. So what exactly does that mean? Well, it means that the probability of B and M happening at the same time is the same as the probability of B multiplied by the probability of M. So in terms of the letters that I've written P, Q, R and S, what does that mean? Well, B and M is there, and probability of B is there, and probability of M is there. So converted into the letters, we get that. So the next piece of information we're given is that the probability of B or M is 0.55. Not trying to make a joke there, but making one anyway. So if B or M is 0.55, what does that mean in terms of the letters P, Q, R and S? Well, P plus Q plus R is the probability of B or M. And if that's 0.55, then we can immediately say that S is 0.45. The next piece of information we're given is that the probability of M and not B is 0.3. So M and not B is that sector there. And so that means that R is 0.3. We can now start solving these equations, because if R is 0.3, we can pop that into this equation and get an expression for just P plus Q on its own. Then I can put this P plus Q there and the R there into this equation to eliminate the P plus Q and the R. And then I get this equation here. Solving that equation gives me the value for Q of 0.1. So I've got Q, R and S, and I can calculate P by subtracting those three numbers from 1. So there's my completed Venn diagram. So have we answered the question? Draw a Venn diagram. We've got to state the number of math students in the class. Well, they're a class of 20 students. The probability of maths is 0.4. So 0.4 times 20 gives us those 8 math students. So that's how I solved that problem. It's not the only way. As with many of these problems, there's more than one way of solving it.